Our school district, Keewatin and Patricia, has really made an effort to use technology to engage students. And we're not there yet as far as having it perfectly all figured out, but for sure we are well down the road by giving every student a laptop from grades 4 to grades 12 and starting the process to really enable the teachers to effectively use them in a new learning format. Our teachers demonstrate to us time and again that when they reshift their thinking to a more modern day approach, the engagement in students is astronomical.
Well, when I come to school in the morning, I don't want to have to worry about whether or not my internet's going to work. I need to focus on what I can do with these students to get them ready for the world they'll face as adults.
It was actually a reasonably easy choice based on business case. And the business case as such meant that we could get internet from downtown Toronto at less price ultimately than what we could have gotten it locally.
These students will have technology as a huge part of their lives as adults. They need to be instructed and taught how to use it, and they need to have as many learning opportunities as they can with technology.
So Keewatin and Patricia is a very unique school board. Instead of going to a computer classroom only dedicated and then accessing only in that one space, they can now access the world through the internet in their own classroom. It also provides then interactive capability and changes the learning way and the learning paradigms that enable experiential learning. That requires a huge amount of bandwidth, and that's why ORION is there, is providing that backbone for that education.
We can now bring the world to the classroom. Regularly we have teachers and students in our board, even though we're very remote, that can engage with Olympians. Eric Radford grew up in Red Lake. His first figure skating teacher is the principal at the local school today. During the Olympics, he actually conversed with Skype right back to his alma mater, his school. And the students were highly engaged because they could talk firsthand to a person they knew personally that was at Sochi.
When we Skyped with the athletes, my kids, they wrote about it on their blogs, and one of them had written that she couldn't believe that she got to meet these athletes and then watch them in the Olympics, which we also did. Streamed it right into our class. She was just so blown away by it, and you could just see that that's something she will never forget.
My project in specific was on the trash islands in the Pacific Ocean, and obviously that's something I cannot get to very easily, so I had to do my research online, and that's when we found this lady. Her name is Ross Savage, and she lives in England, and she is an ocean rower, and she got to see the trash islands. She rode by them, so it was very neat for me to get the chance to talk to her, and there would have been no way for me to even know about this woman if it wasn't for the internet, because there's not even a book in our library about her.
It's a much easier approach when you can share your work instantly with your teacher, and it's always saved online. Like, there's no risk of it getting destroyed, and it's just an efficient way, I think.
We have an amazing community, but the fact that we don't have sport teams or big museums and everything like that, or big universities for kids to go to and see all these things, it's a huge benefit that we have the technology and can just make a phone call and talk with anybody.
Usually we use documents and stuff like Google Docs. We use computers every day. There's not a day that we don't use it unless we go on a field trip or something. If you read a book, you can't ask the book questions, but when you actually talk to her, you can ask her questions.
I like it that we get to share our experiences with other people and reading other people's blogs.
Our teachers have recognized that they can do virtual field trips. And one of the virtual field trips that we've really been able to do that have really highly engaged students is live knee surgeries. And our students, predominantly at secondary level, but they get to sit in a video conference room and converse with a surgeon as he does a live knee transplant. Another virtual field trip that we've had students that have been involved is we've had violin lessons. We spent about 6 to 8 months one winter actually doing live violin lessons via video conference with the Royal Conservatory of Music.
I hope that through the use of technology, my students are going to be citizens that are ready to take on whatever this world throws at them. I hope that they'll be informed, that they'll be able to make decisions about things that they come up against, that they'll contribute to our world.
As the technology is getting better, it's something that is going to be in our workplace and something important for students to learn how to use now.
It's really opened us to technology and got us to do new things with it, and I guess it's taken it to the next level of education.